It's a pleasure for me to talk to you today about something very important. There's two things that people get confused. There is an author who's an entrepreneur and an employee entrepreneur. The employee author is the person who comes with his project, with a book, and looking for a publisher, somebody who will market his book and is just focused on the advance and getting sale from his books. That's great. It was great, in the 80s and early 90s, but now there's a new business model. Now we can see Tony Robbins, Brandon Bouchard, and a couple of gurus out there. They learn that there's another way to generate income from a book, and that's the type of things that you will learn at the activation tour. Remember, like the theme of activation tour is how you can build your business from your expertise. So we talk about like a non-fiction book, talk about like your skill set, something that you teach. If you have to be a teacher, I don't talk about like a story or something that you want to talk about. There's not really a lot of business you can do from that. But from the aspect of a non-fiction book, was about 32% of percentage of most of book being published. 68% are fiction. They're selling a lot of copies because people will love the stories, and that's great. But the 32% is non-fiction book. When you talk about a non-fiction book, is a business book, is a teaching book, something that you learn, a skill set that you want to share your expertise, your knowledge, to be able to help somebody else who don't know what to do with his stock. So let me share with you real quick today the 7 ways how you can generate income from a book. And that's now talk about like the author who's an entrepreneur. I believe Guy Kawasaki published a book years ago when he was talking about APE, author, publisher, entrepreneur. It's very important to understand those acronyms because it's like, okay, now I understand why I don't sell or why I'm so sad because my book sale after my book signing, just die out. It died out because you didn't have the strategy to generate those 7 ways, well, to have, on your income. So the first way is like partnership and affiliate. Partnership and affiliate. The number 2 is the monthly mastermind. And I will come and, teach a little bit. Number 3, conferences. You need to have conferences like on your own. Very important to set up. Number 4, you can generate coaching client from your book. Number 5, you can, of course, get paid to speak where somebody invite you, where you just receive like a fee for speaking. Number 6, online courses. I'm so blessed that between my wife and I today we have more than 83 online courses in French and English. Very important. Number 7, you have to create your own academy or university. That's something I've been talking about for the last 10 years. But before, people were like, oh my God, it's kind of strange. I never heard that before. Back in 2008, 2009, it was way in advance in that kind of technology. But now people start to seeing. So now when I'm talking about that, say, most of the people that you see who are online making a lot of sales or have something to talk about, they have online courses or university. So when you talk about partnership and affiliate, it's very important. Let me break it down for you. What is a partnership or affiliate? For example, I'm very technical when I talk about business, social media, digital marketing. For example, if I talk about a software in my book or in my online course, or if I speak from a stage, most of the time is a software that I use where I have an affiliate link or a partner some kind of way with them. Like for example, I advertised about Webinar Jam for years, and I'm an affiliate with Webinar Jam. So whenever somebody wanna access this software, I get a commission from my link. So that's why I talk about affiliate and partnership. Number 2, monthly mastermind. I don't know if you've been watching my Instagram and Facebook. I did a lot in French. I will do another one next month where I take a few people for 2-3 days virtually, utilizing pay-per-view streaming, where I teach in for 3 days, just a group of 20-25 people from people all around the world. And I teach certain techniques. I share my screen and I teach about what I know, and they pay a very high fee to get part of this group because for 2 or 3 days I answer the question and everything else. Number 4, coaching client. Coaching client is very important because like now People now want to learn what you want to do, but you don't want to just coach everybody. You want to just coach a few people. So when you coach those few people, they come to you, they learn what you have to teach and everything else, and it make more sense to them. It's like, okay, I really want to teach, about that. Everybody want to work on that. It's very important. It's very powerful. And of course, number 6, online courses. No, number 5, excuse me, get paid to speak. Get paid to speak, for example, sometimes I travel globally and to have my own conference. And sometimes too, people invite me because they know I'm an international speaker and I get a fee to speak. Okay, it's very important. But when I get a fee to speak and I give my name, when people follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, or on my website, this is I have other services. Though most of the time I make sales on stage, sometimes without even mentioning my programs, they just go to research, say, oh, figure out what you talk about on stage. I like it. Do you have a course corresponding to that? And I say yes. And I'm selling courses like that. So I get paid twice, get to speak, and then because I have so many products on my website that people go and purchase. Sometimes while I'm speaking, people on their phone buying my program. It's just so great to have. Number 6, online courses. Why? Just because of what I just told you. So I take a time to have a pre-recorded video format, sometimes audio format, of teaching very details that people can purchase on demand anytime worldwide online. Just with a click and they can stream the content from their phone or their tablet or their computer worldwide because my courses are available in different languages, what I was talking about a few days ago. And number 7, create university. So on Gumroad, that's the website I use. I have all my courses listed. So I have my URL. We got nothing to do with my website where I can send people and they can choose any of my courses and I receive a check every Friday. This is how you become an author entrepreneur. You have so many different ways, different avenues for people to access that. But how to set it up? How to make sure that people can really access to that? How to make sure that people you get leads from Instagram, from YouTube, from Facebook, from your website. When you come to the activation tool, I will explain to you exactly how I've done it because I would want to help people to access this knowledge, to have the minimum. I was talking to somebody in Paris 2 days ago, one of my clients, and I was just teaching her the same concept and stuff that she can do to go to the next level. So until you can do that, you're not going to be able to go to the next level. This is why it's so important and so great. And this is why you have to come to the activation tour on August 17 in Atlanta. It's going to be great. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to go and make sure that you're going to be as excited as my son, you know, crying right now. But that's it. It's like you really have to make sure that you can go to the next level and make it happen. So thank you so much, guys. Click the link below. I see you at the activation tour. Even if you're not in Atlanta, I'll give you a pay-per-view ticket. So you're going to be able to watch me from your screen, from your tablet, from your phone, globally. So do not miss a step. Oh, I cannot come to Atlanta. You're going to be able to make it happen. Okay? Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.